Welcome to Catalyst Method, where we ignite understanding and make learning easier. In our today's class, we shall be looking at the structures of amino acid, the easiest way at which you can draw the structure of each amino acid. Before we should start drawing, I would like us to classify the amino acid, because if you classify the amino acid based on the group in which they belong, that is where it will be very easy for you to draw them. Now let's begin with the classification. One, we know that there are aliphatic neutral amino acid. Aliphatic neutral amino acid. Two, there are amino acids that contain OH group. Three, there are amino acids that contain SH group. Four, there are amino acids that are basic. 5, there are amino acids that are acidic. And 6, there is amino acid. For the sake of the structure of amino acid, if you can classify amino acid based on these 6 categories, it will be very easy to draw them. Under aliphatic neutral amino acid, there is glycine, alanine, valine, leucine, and isoleucine. Now, under amino acid with OH group, there is serine and threonine. Under amino acid with SH group, there is cysteine and methionine. Moving on to the basic amino acid, there is arginine, histidine, and lysine. So under acidic amino acid, there is aspartate, glutamate, asparagine, and glutamine. Under amino acid, there is only proline under amino acid. Then the next classification again is aromatic amino acid. And under aromatic, there is tyrosine, phenylalanine, and tryptophan. These are 20 standard amino acids. And again, we should know that the general structure of amino acid is amine group attached to the carbon, which is attached to carboxylic functional group, distinct R side and hydrogen. This is the general structure of amino acid. But here, this is L-amino acid, because amino acids that are found in the protein of mammals, they are L-amino acid. L-amino acid, they are the amino acid that has amino group at the left side, amino acid. Now, if the amino group is located at the right side, just like this structure, this D-amino acid, if the amino group is on the left side, that is L-amino acid, and if the amino group is on the right side, that is D-amino acid. Since the major amino acids that occur in the protein are L-amino acid, we'll be using the structure of L-amino acid. The simplest amino acid that we shall begin with is glycine. The structure of glycine is the R group of glycine, R, it is hydrogen. So this is the reason why they say glycine is not undergoing optical activity, because it does not have any chiral carbon atom. Chiral carbon atom is the carbon atom that is bounded by 4 different groups. If you see the structure of this glycine, it is bounded to amino group, carboxyl group, but two same hydrogen atom. So it does not have any chiral carbon atom. So this is glycine. The next one is alanine. For the alanine, the hard part of alanine is methyl. So this is the structure of alanine. The R part is methyl. For the glycine, the R part is H. For the alanine, the R part is methyl. The next one is valine. The structure of valine is CH, CH3, CH3. You can use this V shape to remember valine. CH, CH3, CH3. Next one is leucine. Leucine is CH2, CH, CH3, CH3. This is the structure of leucine. CH2, CH, CH3. It does have additional CH2 compared to valine. Leucine does have additional CH2 compared to, in addition to valine. The next one is isoleucine. Isoleucine is just an isomer of leucine, and it can be drawn like you'll be having CH with CH3, CH2, CH3. It's just an isomer of leucine. So these are the structure of aliphatic neutral amino acid. The next group is amino acid that contain OH group. Amino acid that contain OH group. We said we have serine and threonine. So the structure of serine is instead of having the R part of serine, you'll be having CH2 with OH group. The next one that have OH group is threonine. So the structure of threonine is similar to that of serine. It's just that it has additional methyl group. So the threonine will be with additional methyl group. You will have CH, OH and CH3. So you just have the addition of methyl group. That is different between serine and threonine. The next group, amino acid that contain SH group, the first one is cysteine. So instead of the R part of the S of the cysteine is CH2 in addition of SH. You'll be having CH2 and SH. This is cysteine. The next one is methionine. Methionine is also similar to cysteine because they both contain SH group. So the structure of methionine is amino group, carboxylic group. Then you'll be having CH2, another CH2, then S with CH3. So this is the structure of methionine, CH2, CH2, then S, the hydrogen of cysteine is replaced with CH3. The next group are the acidic amino acids. The first one is aspartate. You'll be having CH2 then with carboxylic functional group. So this is the structure of aspartate. That's the reason why it is called acidic amino acid. Another acidic amino acid is glutamate. Glutamate is very similar to aspartate. In addition, you just add CH2 to glutamate. So instead of having only CH2 as in aspartate, in glutamate you will have extension of CH2. That will be CH2, then with carboxylic functional group. So this is aspartate and this glutamate. Another one is asparagine. Asparagine, the structure is similar to the aspartate, it's just that it contains amine functional group. So you will be having then CH2, this carbon here, instead of having carboxylic functional group, you will be having amine functional group. That is NH2. So this is asparagine. The next one is glutamine. The glutamine is similar to glutamate. So here you are having CH2, then this carbon here, instead of having carboxylic functional group, you will be having amine functional group. That will be NH2. So this is aspartate, asparagine, glutamate, and glutamine. The next group is basic amino acid. So the first one is lysine. The structure of lysine is you'll be having 4 CH2 attached to it. Then you'll be having amino, another additional amino group. So after drawing the general structure of amino acid, the higher part of the lysine has 4 CH2 attached to it before another amino group. 1, 2, 3, 4, then another amino group. The next one is arginine. The arginine is similar in structure to lysine, but instead of having 4 CH2 group, it's having 3 CH2 group. So instead of having 4, we'll be having 3 CH2, CH2, CH2. Then with extension of NH, then C with NH3 plus and NH2. So this is the structure of arginine. So after arginine, the last one under basic is histidine. And the structure of histidine is H. Then histidine, in addition to CH2 group, it has an aromatic group again, 5 carbon aromatic group. So there is NH with lone pair, then with double bond. So this is the structure of histidine. The next group is aromatic amino acids. Aromatic amino acid. The first one here is phenylalanine. Phenylalanine. The structure of phenylalanine is similar to that of alanine, just that instead of alanine is having CH3, a methyl group. So the methyl group of alanine, one hydrogen will be substituted with benzene ring. That is the difference between phenylalanine and alanine. So the structure of alanine is then with addition of benzene ring. So this is the structure of phenylalanine. Alanine is just having CH3 as the R part, but since we are having phenylalanine, we just add benzene ring to the alanine. The next one is tyrosine. Tyrosine is very similar to phenylalanine, just that in tyrosine you add OH to phenylalanine. So the tyrosine is After drawing the phenylalanine, you had OH. So this is phenylalanine and tyrosine. The next one here is tryptophan. Tryptophan. So tryptophan is, in addition to the CH2 group, tryptophan has two rings, the 5 carbon ring and the 6 carbon ring. Five carbon ring and 6 carbon ring. So here there is NH with lone pair. So this is a benzene ring and we are having double bond here. So this is the structure of tryptophan. It's having two rings. The proline, which is an amino acid. So the structure of proline is then you will be having 3 CH2 group which will form a bond with the nitrogen. So you will be having CH2, then the last CH2 that will form a bond with the nitrogen. So this is the structure of proline. Proline is an amino acid because it contains amino group which is secondary amino group. You can use propane, carbon number 3, to remember that proline has 3 carbon, 3 CH2 group that form a link with nitrogen. Kindly subscribe, like, comment and share. Don't forget to turn on your notification bell so that you don't miss any new video.